Hey everyone, my name is Gavin, and this will be a tutorial. This will actually be part 4 of my RPG tutorial series, and this will be on how to load and save player information. So, as you remember, last time we added that number integer property, so that when we pick up items from our treasure chest, it'll add 5 to that number. And what we're going to have happen is at the start of the game, we're going to load a variable to be equal to that number, so essentially like experience points or something, and then when we pick up an item, we're going to have it run another function, and it's going to save that information to the folder. Alright, I'm just going to get started. So start off in your folder last time where you made all your dialogue script and stuff. Right click and do new, and let's do text documents. I'll call this player info like this, and let's double click on it and put 0 right here and do file and save. This will be initially how many points or whatever our number is. Alright? Now that we have this, let's create a script by doing templates Python. Let me actually drag this down. Templates Python and then game logic simple. Let me drag this up like this and delete the portion I have highlighted right here. Hit Control and scroll up to make your text larger. And I'm going to call this save_load.py. And there's a reason why I want to have it save_load, and I'll tell you in a minute. Alright, I'm actually going to delete the rest of this as well now that I think about it. Let's define the controller is going to equal bg.logic.getCurrentController, and own is going to equal controller.owner. Alright, now that we have this, what I'm going to do is define a load function, and let's define a save function. Since we're not going to be saving right now, I'll just have it print save or something like that, just so we don't get an error when we run the load function. Alright, next what we want to do is at the top of our script, let's do from BGE imports logic, and let's have path is going to equal logic.expands_path, like this, since we're going to need to be able to get information from a new file. Alright, inside of our load function, let's define the file is going to equal open path plus, and then player info.txt, and we just want to read information from the file. Alright, we're going to have info is going to equal file.readLine, so we're going to read the first line of our file, and then we're going to have own number is going to equal an integer of info. So right now it's the information within the file is held as like a string or something, so we're just saying convert that to a number. So if I were to set this number property as like 5 right here but hit P, we should see it would stay at 5. But if we were to add this always sensor right here, and if we just do that, it'll run once. And I'm going to add a Python controller. And since we just want to run the load function, I'm going to write save_load.load like this. So we're saying, because we're using the module, run the save load script but only the function load. So if we hit P now, we should see number is equal to 0, which it is right there. Okay. Now that we have this, what we want to do is we want to actually have it so that when the message is received to add by 5, that it actually saves that information. So, what we're going to do right here is I'll actually get rid of this right here, get rid of that property, and replace this and with a Python. Replace the script to module, and let's do save_load.save. So whenever we pick up an item, we want to have it add 5 and then save. So I'm going to delete this portion right here. Let's do file is going to equal open path plus player info.txt. I want to actually write information to it like this. And then we're going to do file.write. Actually, we're going to have number is going to equal a string of own number, like this. Then we're going to do file.write and then number. Alright, now that we have this, what I'm going to do is hit P, it'll load 0, and I'm going to move towards our treasure chest, open it, collect the item. Actually, one thing I forgot to add, which was my fault, is we want to have own number is going to plus equal 5 every time we collect an item. So if we hit P now, we should be able to move towards that box, open it, collect the item, open it, collect the item like this. And if we go back into our script or our player info, we should see 20 right here. And the reason it's doing 20 is that for some reason Blender 2.72 will sometimes run the script twice when it's doing it. So that's all. Alright, but this is how you load information, and as you can see right here, if we start the game again, number will start off at 20. But this is how you load and save information or player information with Python and the BGE. I hope you find this very useful. And if we refresh this player info, we should see 40 right here. Alright everyone, thanks for watching and have a good day. I'll show you the script just for one more second. And there you go. Thanks for watching everyone.